song called Carini, and she has the bumper is busted in. It's been busted in since we bought it, and the line in Carini is Carini had a lumpy head, so that's why we named our van Carini, because she has a lumpy head.
So are you fish heads? Are you called fish heads?
I feel like some people would call us that. Some people would just call us weird, dirty hippies.
Welcome to Stout Conversations, where every week we sit down with creative thinkers in the craft beer industry and beyond. Your hosts, Ken and April, live and work in a 24-foot RV, traveling the country in search of great stories around a great beer. This week is all about Carini the van. Without her, Thomas and Lizzy, those weird, dirty hippies, would be lost. Quite literally, because it is the van that was so painstakingly saved for and created that made this traveling life possible. It is the van, that small tiny space on wheels, giving both comfort and security, that allows for Lizzy and Thomas to be home no matter where they are.
Well, we live in our Sprinter van that we converted. Our name's Carini.
Where'd the name come
from? It's actually a Fish song. We're really big Fish fans, and there's a song called Fish, and or there's a song called Carini, and she has the bumper is busted in. It's been busted in since we bought it, and the line in Carini is Carini had a lumpy head, so that's why we named our van Carini, because she has a lumpy head.
So if you're fish fans, are you? I'm not a big fish follower, so are you fish heads? Are you called fish heads?
I feel like some people would call us that. Some people would just call us weird, dirty hippies.
We decided to do the van thing, and we had kind of dreamed about it for a while, so we bought the van, and then we spent a year saving and also working on converting it and building it out into a camper. And we had these dreams, and so even though there was lots of reasons not to do it, I did like my job, and it was a really good job, and you had a really good job also, and we made really good money. It was just that I think that made it even more special that we decided to kind of just take a step back from that and try something totally different, because this was our dream to do.
Yeah, the last year working on the van, we didn't have any friends unless they were at the house helping us work on the van, which a lot of our friends did, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
we didn't go out on the weekends anymore. It was every time it was hey, you want to go get a beer? We just say, no, future fund. That is for our future fund. And then it was all right, one beer here is 2 beers in Mexico. Let's save that money. And then we kind of just had to remind ourselves every day that it's going to be better when this year's done.
But it wasn't just that year. It was, we had planned for the year before. We were planning for this, and so then we had to save money to buy the van, and of course work on the build and everything. So it was it's been a multi-year process and mindset and goal to work towards. This is our van. Her name's Carini. So we built it all ourselves. It's a 2008 Sprinter, so it started. We bought it from we looked in everywhere that we could possibly drive to, because they're really hard to find in Colorado because everyone's converting them right now. So so we found it in Amarillo, Texas, and then it was just an empty shell, and we built it all.
And that's the refrigerator.
So that's the fridge,
Dramatic,
this one's ARB, but
And then your bikes go under your bed?
Yeah, the bikes are in the back.
That's awesome.
It's messy back there.
And you built this out?
Yeah, we did it all ourselves.
Really cool.
Here, I'll show you guys inside. We'll show you the back
How
first.
comfortable are those seats that I saw?
They're actually not that bad.
No, that's why I was sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Shoe tree in the back.
Yeah,
No,
we have
really
way
nice.
too much stuff in here right now.
That's cool.
Yeah, we made it
Paint
look
it on the
so
door.
that you could see it when you're inside.
Did you paint that?
No, it's a decal. I ordered it from Amazon. It's actually 2. They're supposed to be for on over your bed, like a headboard kind of, but you just put it on the wall. But I just ordered 2 of them, and we lined them up. So there's one on that side and then one on that door. So when they're shut, they're lined up together. Cool. So you can see it from the inside. And usually this is just a mess right now because we had to buy extra food for Humphrey and all this stuff when we came down here. So we just kind of shoved everything back there and need to reorganize. But usually this just like the refrigerator, it just slides all the way out so that we can just lift our bikes on and off of there really easily.
That's cool.
And there's our shower.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that works.
Yeah. I like that. That's pretty cool.
There's a little bike valve on there so we can hook the air compressor in and then give it pressure too.
Oh,
so
really?
Actually, yeah.
That's cool.
But you got to have one person on the roof with the compressor and the other person down here showering. It's kind of like a group effort.
We figured it would come in. We didn't really use it that much in the
States.
U.S. and Canada because we were we had a Planet Fitness membership.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so we would just
It's a
shower at
lifesaver.
Planet
We do that too.
Fitness most of the time. But we figured it would come in handy a little bit more down here, especially also to like wash off our wetsuits and stuff because like keep all of that stuff kind of clean. So yeah.
So we have a rule with Planet Fitness. We can't go unless we exercise first. There are a lot of times we're like,
She has a rule that she's
it's
made
been
me
working so
follow.
far. I'm like,
We have not been doing that.
Well, we usually are like really dirty because we've been like mountain biking for 4
True.
days straight or something, and Thomas I don't think he's ever worked out. I've worked out a couple times, but Thomas I don't think he's ever worked
Not
out.
once in your life?
Not at Planet Fitness. Yeah, these are the window covers. Here, I'll turn on the lights.
so cozy.
So these are the window covers that I was talking about. That I think the company's Strawfoot, handmade, but they're so nice because they just magnet up. They're perfectly sized. They just like clip onto here, and then you can lower them down, or you can have them up. And if they're up, then you can open the windows,
Yeah.
so you still get the breeze in here. So we have them for this and this.
I wish our
Puppy
seats.
Yes.
I wish our seats would spin like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Captain's chair.
Just that one spins. We did it that way just because we have the wall here.
Yeah.
But it's really nice because it just adds some extra storage extra seating and.
All right, what's your story behind this patch right there?
That one is just one that one of my friends made and gave it to me. But all the other ones these two I just got, like my friends just gave to me. But so then we just decided to start collecting them because
Yeah.
So we just collect them from everywhere we go, or try to collect them from everywhere we go. There's been some places we've missed, or just patches are not that easy to find.
No, they're not a lot of patches.
Yeah,
Stickers are like everywhere.
Everywhere,
Patches.
but patches are harder to find. So anytime we find one somewhere cool, we always grab it.
This is actually very roomy for
Yeah,
thinking it's just a van.
yeah, you can actually see the mandala from here. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's there. It's sand.
He knows
Oh,
it
yeah,
in their
that's
bedroom.
cool.
Who plays
Yeah,
the
that's
guitar?
actually a pretty good sized bed.
Kind of.
Play?
Yeah.
You've got two people sitting here. You can.
Oh, yeah.
To see a little table. And who
Little pull-out
skateboards?
table.
Thomas skateboards. There's actually 2 skateboards in here. There's that one, and then there's a longboard underneath. And then all of our clothes go into those cabinets on the left-hand side, and some other stuff like books and stuff like that is all in there because there's 3 shelves in each of those cabinets.
Do you guys have like a tablet or something you use up
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
And
so
that's
we
your
have-
TV?
Yeah, we have a
Cool.
friend who gave us like a Windows tablet, which is really nice because you can hook up a USB port to it, because otherwise my iPad you can't do anything with it. And then another friend of ours gave us how much is it?
Gave us like 2,000 movies.
Yeah, like 2,000 movies on a hard drive, so we can just like plug them in and
Cool.
yeah, do
We
some
actually have We
movies.
just got a little projector we can shine on the side of the van. Too.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Glad you
so
guys
we
are set.
tested that out too. And then all of these open up like this. So they have these hinges so that you don't have to hold them up. So we have like dishes, some extra spices, oils and stuff. And then this one's like our bathroom cabinet. And this one is like food and snacks and stuff, coffee. And then down here we have,
You can hand me that stuff.
okay,
The dog's like, what are you doing in my bed?
yeah, right. It's a constant shuffle with that bed though, 'cause it's so big.
Yeah.
So this is where we have like all of our pots and pans and everything we need for cooking, as well as these ones. Just some extra stuff in here, and then like all our utensils and everything are in these. And then this is our water setup. There's no water in here right now, but we just have 2 6-gallon jugs that are fresh water, and then behind there is 1 6-gallon jug that's gray water. And so we just have a water pump right here. It'll make noise right now because it's empty. It doesn't usually make that much noise, but there's nothing
Ours
in there.
makes noise all the time.
Yeah.
Whether it's empty or full.
Yeah, so that's just how we do the water, and it's nice because we just have gray water, and we only use like biodegradable stuff, so we can like kind of dump it anywhere on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody freaks out on you. Right?
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta
just like a small little jug. Yeah,
And then your
Some people
stove
don't
just
need
runs
it.
off of that little propane?
Yeah, this just runs off of these small green cans. If we were to do it again, that's like one thing we would do differently is do a big propane in the back, and run.
Barbecue grill size
Or
maybe even
just even like
the big one on the roof.
Yeah.
We use outside, and we have things to refill the green off the big one too.
so we can refill the green cans.
Cool. I didn't know you could refill them.
We've never done it before.
Okay.
But-
But I'm like, what are you supposed to do with these things?
Yeah, because they seem so wasteful,
Yeah.
right? So we've never successfully done it, but we just were talking to a guy who's been to Baja a few times, and he said these are not very easy to find, so we're gonna have to probably do them. But we have the big one that we can refill at any propane thing. It's just on our roof, and then we'll just have to. It's like a little adapter, and I guess you have to like put them in the fridge to like cool them down, the green ones, in order for and then you turn the big one upside down. And then it has to be a difference in temperature, though, for like the gas to go from
you
like
don't
the
blow
bigger
yourself
one.
up.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. Yeah. Like I had surfed a few times in California because I went to school there, but then we took lessons in Tofino when we were up in Vancouver Island, and we loved it. So we were like, let's just buy some boards because we're going to be in Baja, so we can like. I feel like that's the only way to really learn is to just do it. So we got these. They're just like soft top boards. They're not anything fancy. They're like beginner long boards, soft tops. So they weren't crazy expensive or anything. But then of course the rack to put them on there was so expensive.
Probably more than the board.
Yeah, because we already had the ladder. That's like all Illuminous products. Is like they make them specifically for the vans because they like hook into the railing up top, and then they like hook right into the bottom. So they're like perfectly sized for sprinters. But so the ladder was there, but then we had to get these hooks and then this extra bar, and oh my god, it was like way too expensive. We spent way too much money on it.
Hey, it makes you look really cool.
I was like, wait a minute, you guys have been in Colorado for a long time. Why do you have surfboards?
Yeah. So we did it.
How that came together.
Yeah, we took lessons, and we did like 5 days of surfing in Vancouver Island, and then we surfed a little bit in Oregon too, and then we headed back to Colorado. So we haven't done it since then, but
Now it's time to use
we're
them.
hoping to use them again. We have a reason to hit a bunch of, and a lot of spots that we want to go to were like surfing areas in Baja. So yeah.
That's a wrap for 2019. New and exciting conversations will be back January 2020. In the meantime, grab a beer, grab a friend. Cheers.
Adios.